and then he's like, you're also angry, you're also, and he's
So
just
all the stereotypes that we're trying to defeat.
My phone's on do not disturb.
Man said at the beginning of the podcast. Man said at the beginning of the podcast. Can we make all sure that the
Do not disturb
is on the
My phone is.
Bad B's banging my brick phone.
It's my mum.
apparently.
It's my mum.
my man
She's
turns it
got
on.
an exception.
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry,
Goes
man.
for the favourites.
Go through
Yeah.
Did you know I got home? Did you know the devil came close? Did you know we stood up?
All right, let's go. You are here. We are doing the CrunchTime podcast again. This is Giving episode 6.
Woo!
Jeez.
Yeah, 6 months.
Who are
Boom.
we here with today? We are here with,
TJ.
and we are here with,
Manny.
and here is Astro. I don't know why I said here is Astro, but we move. I just want to, give a big shout out to my two friends here, including myself. We've been consistent. We're on 6 months now.
Thank you to you lot as well. You know what I mean? Thank
Come
you
on.
to you lot for the 6 months supporting us. Fucking with us and everything. It's been a journey.
Rah.
Do you know what I mean?
Bare blasphemy. Sorry,
Bare-
kids.
Sorry.
Apologies.
Pause.
So we're gonna have to
But,
change the YouTube rating setting now because this
18.
guy just wanted to just curse for no reason. But
When you go on YouTube, you just choose in it if you want it to be like
content friendly or
content
whatever.
friendly or what it's like. Is this made for children or not?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so
definitely
it's
not.
definitely not
isn't
made
it?
for children, innit? Do you know what I mean?
I feel
don't
like
think
this
any
episode
podcast
this episode is definitely not gonna be. We're talking on some touchy subjects today, but yeah, man. Like shout out us. We keep doing it,
and shout out you.
shout out you man that are watching. But it was funny. I was talking to someone and I was kind of saying that like this podcast has kind of become my therapy a little bit. Like I know that once a month I've got to come back. I've got to bring something to the table.
Love that.
You know what I mean? I've got to make sure I look presentable.
Yeah.
That's why I stepped out of Miami Beach, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're not going to be seeing outfits from now on.
Into Miami
So I
and
mean,
that.
I'm putting myself out there on the internet. I need people to know I'm, all right, you know what I'm saying?
You said not a single word. Just
Just
I love
mumbles.
that. Yeah,
Because
mumble.
sometimes the drip is undescribable.
it says
I hear you.
enough.
You know what I
do
mean? I didn't say a word there, but you understood. You know
it's
what I
actually
mean?
mad that I did. Yeah, I hate
Exactly.
the fact I did.
Exactly.
It's been a good month.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a bit of changes. I've changed my hair.
I'm 26
Yeah.
now.
You're 26.
Know what I mean?
I went to
Lord.
Barcelona.
Went to
last week,
Barcelona.
came back.
I got a job.
He
Is
got
it?
a job.
Yeah,
I didn't know
just
that.
Doing, oh yeah, bro. Just
a
been
lot-
doing,
a lot
like,
has
marketing
happened.
and sales.
Jeez, come on.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of marketing is it?
We're literally just helping a charity in order to be
rate
like,
that.
hey, please just help us and help these, deaf children. I actually feel very good morally.
Yeah. It's a
what I
good
mean?
job.
And
Yeah.
that P as well on the side, you know what I mean?
Let me not talk about the people.
But I hear you. But no, I mean the month's been good. Barcelona was a blast.
Yeah, how was that? How long did you guys go for?
I went for like 3 nights. He went for like 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was good.
So
Nice.
we went, yeah.
Because I went to Zaragoza after these lot left. Because
Yeah.
Keanu, Keanu,
Yeah.
Keanu the
boy.
pilot.
Shout out
boy.
KT.
He lives
Yeah,
in
KTP.
lives in Zaragoza. Apparently that's how you say it.
Yeah.
I just thought it was called Zaragoza. Nice place though. Like obviously I rate Barcelona. Like I was there even a year ago for my birthday as well. It's
a good place.
So I obviously like it because I've gone 2 years in a row for my birthday. But going to Zaragoza, I was like, raw. Like this place is just like a proper nice place. Like the buildings, like it was just like mad clean. It was so clean.
From your story, it looked good. Like it just looked clean.
Yeah.
I mean not like Barca isn't, but like in parts it's kind of like London in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Barcelona is dirtier than Zaragoza.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Really?
Like,
I mean, there's a lot of tourists, no?
yeah, if it does feel like this is very city. Like, do you know what I mean? It's the
a lit
upkeep
place.
is
Lit
for
place.
Barca.
Yeah, man.
10 out of 10.
I would go again.
I've never been. I really
Mate,
want to go.
I would
literally
recommend
go.
it.
We need to go.
Yeah,
Maybe a
no,
podcast on the
actually.
beach. You don't know.
I'd be thinking
That'd be lit.
Ooh,
That'd
one
be
year
very
episode.
good.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you never
We'll get
know.
back to you on that.
You never know.
But I mean, coming from that brings me on to my annoying thing of the month because I just had to discuss it from Barca. Do you know what I mean?
What happened in Barca?
Not in Barca, getting to Barca.
Oh,
So
It's always travel related.
it
yeah,
is. We are.
tube.
Yeah, tubes, trains.
train, yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
everything.
Train.
Helicopters,
Yeah,
snurds.
nerds, Lambos.
I forgot about that. That's hilarious.
But yeah, so talking about that then. So obviously I live in Midlands, so I was flying from East Midlands. So I was flying alone because
What was the airport called?
East Midlands.
I've never heard that airport.
Yeah,
Have
it's
you?
called-
Mm,
yeah, East
yeah, I've
Midlands.
been
We
there
flew.
once
I think we
to
flew
Milan.
from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did flew from there to Milan. But obviously these guys live in London, so you know they flew from. Where did you and Ben fly from? Stansted. So I was
Don't know
like,
why I had to.
I know, right? You're repping Stansted.
Almost like you're sponsored by
in
them.
it. Shout out. But yeah, so I'm going from East Midlands. So I'm solo flying.
Yeah.
First time ever I've solo flied.
Oh, man.
I must admit it's lit. 'Cause you have to worry about anybody else other than yourself, which is calm.
Nice.
So I get there. I've got no check-in luggage. So I'm straight through security. Going through security, I accidentally forget to bring my iPad out my hand luggage, and I just didn't think. So I put my phone. You know what I mean? Walk through.
Yeah.
And it comes through. Obviously, my bag gets checked. I'm there like, great. Obviously, going to be me. They're going through my bag and they pull out the iPad. They're like, oh, did you pack this yourself? Did anybody else? I was like, yeah, it's all me, whatever. And they're like, how come you didn't take your iPad out? I was like, do you know what? I actually forgot it was in there. And I forgot I didn't need to take it out. So they scanned it in it, trust me. They scanned it and then they're going, oh, it's all clean. We have to send it back through that. They swapped it for drugs. Tell me why I'm stood there, not here. I'm stood there for like 5 minutes. It's not come back through. And they're like, I've seen you put it. It's not come. Anyway, they sent it to the other side of the airport.
No.
Why? Just tell me why.
Someone needs
starters.
to get
do you know what I mean?
Someone needs to get
I was
scrapped
there
up.
That could have delayed your flight.
Bro, trust me. So I was like, what's happening? So that was like delay anyone. Anyway, and I'm walking towards like Burger King. I thought I'll have a quick Burger King, maybe a pint, whatever. But I just thought, I'll have a coffee, quick breakfast thing. Got my food, start eating. And my flight doesn't take off till like 5:45 a.m. So it's early morning. Loads of stag do's on this plane. Well, just not on this plane, just in the airport.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I hope they're not on my plane. Hope they're not on my plane. I had priority anyway, because obviously when you don't book a check-in bag, I had just had 2 bags, so you get priority automatically.
Nice.
So I was quite gassed just to walk straight on. Anyway, so looked at the list, like saying it was like 4:45. Last call for passengers to Barcelona. Now I was like, what? I've literally, it's like doesn't take
like
off to
40 minutes. It's like 40 to 30 minutes.
I didn't
before the
realise
flight.
that. It doesn't take off to like 45 minutes. So I was like, great. Obviously, there's only 23 like departure bits. I don't know what they're called, like gates. That's it. There's only 23 gates in at East Midlands. Trust Barcelona flight to be at the last one. So that 23. So I'm pacing, passing all these stag do's, and I'm thinking, if they're on my flight, that's calm. Anyway, I get there, queue's massive, but I've got priority. So the priority queue's already gone. So I'm late to the priority queue. Got onto the plane, all calm. Sorry, it's a really long story. But anyway, I get on the plane, sit down, fine. All these stag do's come on, and I'm like, bearing in mind it's 5:45 in the morning, and English people love to drink. They just love it.
I bet everyone's like slammed it down at Weatherspoons.
Bro, they are drunk. Like, they must be drunk. And I'm thinking, this is just not going to be pretty. Anyway, so we're about to take off. And obviously, when they do the flight announcement, when they do the safety checks, they're like, you're starting to drive. Well, like, you're starting to drive off, aren't you? Getting onto the runway.
Yeah.
So they're all shouting, screaming still. They're trying to do the safety check. She's told them over the tannoy, you need to stop, like, be quiet. Happening again, you need to be quiet. Happening again, you need to be quiet. On the 4th time, she was literally there like, if you don't be quiet, we're going to turn the plane around, pull it back into...
They can do that,
and we're going to kick you off. And I was like, please just shut up. I don't want to do that. Like, I want to get here now.
Yeah.
And I remember somebody turned around and went, will you just be quiet like that? And they went, shut up, man, like that. I was there like, we're going to have a fight. So that really annoyed me. But literally, because it was so early in the morning, after we took off, I fell straight to sleep, woke up, and we were basically in Barcelona. So that was good. So I didn't have to listen to all their thing. But I was just thinking, you're so early. I know you're on a stag do, but come on now.
Yeah.
But they were all wearing stop oil. What is it? Just stop oil
Just
t-shirts.
Stop oil.
Yeah, just obviously because that's like
A lot of
stag do
people were
outfit.
doing that for
It's
stag do.
yeah.
I don't know why.
It's funny because obviously I think it's like because you know the hype about it. Like everybody hates them people. So it was just that was funny. But that's what annoyed me. I was just thinking, bro, like everything went wrong. Like getting through security, trying to have a Burger King,
just trying to sleep.
Yeah, innit? I didn't want to get kicked. Like, I didn't want them to get like because it would take so long for them to drive it back. Get them kicked off.
Yeah.
I was just like, I just want to get home. Well, not home. I just get to the.
And then they would have to take off their stuff off the plane.
And it would be delayed.
Do you know how long that would have been?
Trust me.
That's so
long,
jarring.
Long.
So
my flight was kind of annoying as well, to be fair. Same type of people. But I put my headphones in instantly and just fell asleep. I didn't.
That's what I did, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have time.
And my AirPods died when I was on the same
brother,
I woke up.
You had a madness.
I woke up and my AirPods was dead because obviously I was obviously solo flying. I had them in from like literally getting into the airport to like getting onto the plane, then flying, and literally as we were landing, they disconnected. Like, Ross, I could just stand and listen to all these idiots.
Well,
but yeah, it was. Other than that, it was just. Other than that, it was a sick holiday, and I didn't have a problem coming back. It was quite Simple. Coming
Peaceful.
back. Yeah, very peaceful. Again, fell straight to sleep. Woke up with England, basically. So.
Yeah.
That's a good thing about Europe travel is like it's not too long
Yeah.
and like do you know what I mean? You can just chill and then you wake up. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And sleeping on planes is the best. I don't know. It's just bare relaxing.
Peaceful,
Is
man.
it?
Except when
Yeah.
when it goes down and your ears
I
start
don't know, I
hurting.
feel like my neck would broke off when I came.
You don't have a
Really?
thing.
No,
What about
I-
the pillow?
Oh,
bro?
you get one of those.
Have like 2. I swear, I'm not one.
This
you
is
have
years
one.
ago though when we
Oh,
went. Yeah,
sure,
they probably
sure,
don't have
sure.
one. I was gonna buy one of them bloat ones because what I was doing off it, I only had 2 bags, so I didn't really have anywhere to like. Had no room to put a full
You just
cushion
attach
one
it
in.
to the back.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
I
a
know,
clip.
but then I should have in the end. I did look at a blow up one. There was some like blow up ones in the shop. I
Oh.
should have got that, but then by the time I got my Burger King and it was like last call to the gate, I was like, I just fucking 10 toes
Puffing
it.
into
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
You're running back. You know what I mean? Like panic. There's no way. Bro.
Can you imagine me just sprinting to the gate, stopping, eating a burger, blowing the thing?
Be
So
like,
much
what
going
is this
on.
guy on, lad?
Trust me, but yeah, no, it was yeah, that was my annoying thing. So yeah,
That's mad though.
I guess is yours travel or
It was trouble.
Normally
but
is,
you go first.
Me go, alright.
It's trouble.
So mine is like is a bit heavy. You know, sometimes I
Yeah, you
always
do
have the heavy ones.
Nice.
And it's annoying because I wanted to like show you guys the video, and then maybe while showing you, we could have clipped it to the podcast or
Okay.
attached it somehow. But the guys deleted the video because it was so rude and controversial.
surely
But-
you're able to find it somewhere though. I bet somebody's
I tried. I put his name and I
Oh,
just
is
put
it?
like I put like
mine
anything,
up.
but couldn't find anything. So basically, I don't know if you guys know. So there's this mixed race guy here. He's kind of like TikTok famous, and he's in Dubai, and he's just like bare
Oh,
annoying.
HR Toki, Tiki Toki.
Probably.
Is it him? He's got like a tattoos on his arm.
I don't know
Or
him
he
that
wears a
well,
vest.
and he just talks really like he talks like
Just
he's
talks
slow.
an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talks just was.
So he's got a friend. He's got another friend that's always with him, and
slick back hair.
I don't know. You know these details.
Look, I just,
really
see
a
him,
very-
I just see him on TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
So one who had
I wonder
like,
why.
General G. Is it? Shut
I
up.
wonder why the algorithms are showing you all that.
Well, no, it's because I see him on them for like, do you know when it's Shadeborough and stuff like that? Because he's just chatting was again and people are
yeah,
reposting
right,
it.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah, carry on. I think it's a guy who had that General G guy who was training him up to like talk to girls and stuff.
I don't know. I don't know
too
too much about these people, and it's
Yeah.
probably a good thing because I avoid rubbishness on the internet. So it's very good. I do not see these people
Yeah,
on
I
my
agree.
For You page because I'm instantly pressing not interested. However, I was on Twitter, and I obviously follow like a lot of black girls. Shout out black women. I'm an advocate for black women.
to add that.
Unapologetically, because me personally, I don't care if anyone disagrees. I've seen many instances where their name has been defamed, people chat rubbish
course,
about
bro.
them,
100.
and it's a bit non-stop.
It's a lot easier to do somehow in some people's minds.
Yeah, it's just like it's a bit much.
mad thing,
And this guy, unprovoked, decided to make a video saying, you know, a lot of people, you know, make a big deal out of guys that don't like, you know, black women. And he's just like, there's nothing wrong with the fact that we don't like black women. They're just unattractive. And he starts like, he gets out this board.
What?
Like he gets out a whole board.
chest?
Huh?
He said
Yeah,
that with
like,
chest?
and he's sat on like, I don't know, he's sat on like in a boat or something, and he's by like a sea in Dubai, and it's like a whole video set up, and he's like, yeah, black girls, I'm sorry, you're just unattractive. You know, you look muscular. I don't want a girl that looks more muscular than me. And then he's like, you're also angry. You're also, and he's
So
just
all the
listening.
stereotypes that we're trying to defeat.
My phone's on do not disturb.
Man said at the beginning of the
Bad bees
podcast.
banging
Man
back-
said at
yeah.
the beginning of the podcast.
Play
Can we
back.
make all sure that the
Do not disturb
is on the
My phone is.
Bad bees banging my brick phone.
It's my mum.
apparently.
It's my mum.
then my man
She's
turns
she's
it
got
off.
an exception.
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
sorry,
Go
mum.
through the favourites.
Go through them.
Sorry,
Come on.
sorry. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So he's listing all these things, saying all this crap, and funnily enough, I had like a week before, I saw this video of this like black girl. She was graduating, and it like for some reason, all you see is like a non-contextual clip of her snatching the mic from I don't know one of the lecturers,
Deans
and
or
she's
whatever,
like, "I'm not gonna lie. I've been at uni for 5 years. You're not gonna take my moment. My name is this, and I'm graduating today, and I'm making sure that everyone knows that." And she throws the mic on the floor, and obviously it's a non-contextual video. There's loads of discussions, loads of debates in the comments, and then it just led to so many non-black people deciding to say all of this stuff about black women. And this guy pulls up like a statistics thing about dating black women, and he's like, what did he say? He's like, oh yeah, all genders deem black women to be the most undesirable. And I'm like, wait, this was about a woman not being able to
I bet the
graduate.
brother's like Caucasian as well.
He looked it. He was like, he looked
White
kind of
English.
white. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but I just replied, I was like, but how does this relate to the video for one? And why did you think this was even relevant to put here? And he's like, oh, black women are just undesirable. They're hard to be around. And I just replied, bro, you're literally talking about my mum, then my sisters, and then I guess eventually in about 20 years you're going to be talking about my niece as well, my little cousin. So all of them, they're undesirable, they're not nice to be around. How do you know that? You've never met them. And then he just replied, oh no, actually I see where you're coming from. That's actually a really horrible thing to say. I didn't mean to, like, you know, disrespect you and your family. And it just had me sat there thinking, either, okay, cool, great, you've taken some accountability, but why would you say that on the internet to a black man that you don't know?
Yeah.
Like that, like he was gonna respond like, "Oh yeah, ha ha ha, I agree with you, ha ha, yeah." Like, what's wrong
crazy,
with people?
man. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's so crazy.
It
that
annoys me.
It's so crazy that someone's color of skin can literally debate how you feel about them.
It's nuts.
Having this bias.
Do you know what I
of
mean?
some
Like
kind.
having a bias that you don't even know this person.
Yeah.
The thing is, the person you're talking about could be as worse as seeing a white person. Do you know what I mean? The white
Yeah.
person could be worse than.
Listen,
Do you know what I mean?
There are some
that's what I'm
clapped
saying.
people who aren't black. And that's
what
all
I'm
I'm gonna
saying.
say. That's all I'm gonna say. But you know what I mean? Like, everyone's chatting waff about, like, oh, undesirable.
you worded
I'm
that-
like,
you worded
I've
that
seen
great.
some different people.
But that's what I'm saying.
You worded that great.
But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. I agree with you because it's like
Yeah.
people are saying, "Oh yeah," but it's like, but everybody's the same. Everybody is the same, and because the color of someone's skin doesn't depend on if I'm better than you or if I'm worse than you
Yeah.
or whatever like that, or if I've got, you know what I mean? And the thing is, like, we had this conversation on holiday, didn't we? Really, we were there, like, it's more like, I don't want to disrespect anybody, but it's more the older generation have that. The older generation have that.
Just like non-progressive views, yeah.
Like, and I remember I was speaking to my barber, and he was talking about his friend's mum didn't see a black person until she was 44. So it's like this older generation is
That's
going to
mad,
have these
isn't it?
stereotypes because
Yeah.
they're not used to it. But it's like, but that's still their own issues for
Yeah.
having that bias with you. And
Yeah.
it's obviously, it's like, it's people obviously being in the older generation, they're taught it. You know, at a younger age, you're literally taught that avoid people. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I just think that's such a bad. Like, I think I get
it's
it, but I think it's a
mad.
cop out because
yeah,
like,
exactly.
of course it
people
is.
people say that, but it's like, you're educated. It's how you're educated, and it's
Yeah.
what you believe. And if you're in this world and day and age, you know what's right,
Yeah.
and you know what's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's like, how if you're stood there with chest saying to someone that I am better than you because my skin is white,
That's waff.
that is just the most just crazy thing
dumb.
to ever. And just what's the word I'm looking for? It's dumb, but there's a better word to use. It's just like inconsiderate as well, because it's
Yeah.
like you just
Yeah.
don't know the positioning of someone.
and
like,
it says more about you than anyone that
Yeah.
you dislike because
100%.
you've based your view of a whole nation and large plethora of people based on such dumb, non-statistical, subjective views that you have of them. And yeah, that is what annoyed me. Do you know what? It annoys me all the time.
Yeah,
And I
it's a
see
common thing.
it still
something
happens.
constantly. It's
Yeah.
like, and I'm, you know what I mean? I'm not blind to it, and it frustrates me. So
I hear you. I hear you.
I hear that, bro.
I hear you.
Fact.
but
leave black women alone, bruv.
innit,
Come
trust
on,
me.
they're queens.
Exactly, they are queens.
Leave all women alone.
Yeah.
Leave all women. Yeah, yeah.
leave
yeah.
black women alone.
But
Yeah, but yeah.
Some of the clap ones though. Anyway,
Ooh.
oh no.
He's
Respect.
he's part of the problem.
Oh no. But no, valid, bro. Like,
He's part of the problem.
I think that was a good one. You really got me thinking about
Innit?
that. Now. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like, obviously
Life.
all we can do is look at how, you know, we may contribute to these things. But I think my biggest thing is be open to it. Don't be afraid of the discussion. Don't live in a
Yeah.
bubble and pretend like, oh, I don't see this, I don't see that. Bro, it's
Yeah.
every day. And the more that people just open up their minds and just say, look, this is something that, you know, constantly happens. It's not good. And I'll address it as soon as I see it.
I always test people every
Yeah.
time. Every time anything
Yeah,
happens, I test
because
them.
you see them and they're like,
Test them.
they
And
weren't weren't expecting to be tested,
And
right?
They have no answer back.
Yeah.
That's the thing as well. They have no answer back.
Well, because I said so, and it's
Yeah,
like what?
so like, so you just assuming. This
Yeah.
is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, this is
That's
and,
that's what the worst thing
and
about
because they
it.
haven't been tested their whole life. So
Yeah.
because then there's a lot of people around them who are like 100%.
Just agreed. Because that's just,
Yeah.
Mad.
But
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Tough one
No.
to follow.
Yeah, that's no. I'm like, damn, that's deep as well. I think mine is more related to the whole discussion now going on, especially in the acting industry, about AI technology being used, and it's so mad. Because I just recently watched that Black Mirror episode where her likeness is basically like replicated in the form of I've really forgotten her name. That's Selma Hayek.
Yeah. What's the episode called?
Yeah, you know that one. That one.
Is it a newer one?
First episode on
it's
the
the first
Black Mirror
episode.
thing. It's called.
I've forgotten what it's
I'm
called.
sorry. I'm gonna have to.
No, do you
I'm gonna
think?
have to.
But yeah, I think that discussion of, especially now there's the strike going on. Like I've done auditions where like I you know, they're American-based productions, and now because of the strikes, obviously nothing's happening. The writers, the actors are now all striking, and I
didn't know that.
Yeah, it's been quite mad. There's a lot going on at the moment in America with that. Like Hollywood is more or less shut down.
Is it?
Yeah, genuinely.
Sorry, Joan is awful.
Joan is
That's
awful.
it.
Thank
That's
you.
it.
But I think then that discussion of like using AI technology because, you know, A, it's cheaper, B, you know, they won't strike or whatever. I think it's just insane.
It's
because
a bit nuts.
Nowadays we are constantly flooded with these kind of you know, just mediocre kind of like things. Simon Pegg actually talked about this on a morning breakfast show, and he was just talking about how like nowadays AI will just generate this mediocrity. However, to make art or to make great art, it's like, you know, you have to have experienced these things. And I just really related to it in terms of, yeah, he was like, AI's never had its heart broken. AI's never like understood what it's like to say, I love you. Like all these human things that we feel and like we turn into movies and theatre. I just think it's very disrespectful of all 100%. Creatives, not just actors.
It is.
But to just be like, yeah, we can just get computers to do that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's really vexed me, really.
It's just it's so mainstream now. Like you can use it for anything. Like I work in recruitment, and it's like we can even use it in that where we can type in like what's this job role or what's this person needs. Do you know what I mean? It's
like ChatGPT.
Yeah, it's like crazy how AI and Chat and all these kind of, you know, this technology can just help every day. Like soon we just won't have any jobs for anyone.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Terrifying.
Like, there won't be anything for anyone.
I mean, you see it at the train stations now. There's like barely anyone there.
I think McDonald's was weird for me. I remember the change of McDonald's. I was like, raw. Like all they have is just people making food, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like before, you'd have people like coming out, bringing food. This is that. And the other. Now it's like you go into McDonald's, you don't even really have to interact with anyone until they go, order 5 for free, give you your food, and that's it.
It's like
soon they won't be there.
Trust me. You seen that robot that is in the restaurant? I don't know if it's in London.
Wait, is it the chicken spot? Is it?
Might be, yeah. And there's like a robot that can literally serves you.
Yeah.
It goes and gets the food.
Yeah.
And like robots cook it as well.
It's in London.
Comes back.
It's in
and
London.
It gives you.
Right.
Mum's Life is in London. I've seen a video on Instagram because it's like you can even, I think some of them you order on it, it goes
That's
away.
what I think, you order on there.
Yeah.
And then it can even speak to you, it goes away, it goes and cooks it, and then it doesn't cook it, but like, and then it brings it when it's ready. Crazy. It's like I said, robots will take over the world, bro.
I mean, it's funny though, because everyone, when we watched WALL-E, everyone was like, oh, this is so far.
It's never going to happen.
But then you start seeing a few, like, I'm like, I mean, we're just really so dependent on these things. And it's like, and like you say, like, order 5 for free.
Trust.
But at the same time, you realize a lot of people are just getting a lot ruder now.
Yeah.
Because it's like, there's not that human interaction that we have.
No.
That people are like,
it.
now,
Just
do
boom.
you know what I mean?
You want that from everything and everyone. It's even mad, like with the, I think is it called deepfake with the voice thing? With all the artists.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
You
yeah,
see
yeah,
Nicki
yeah,
Minaj?
No.
She tweeted about it because.
Oh yeah, because somebody made a whole video.
Well, no, because
with
it's
her.
it's on ITV. I think it's on ITV.
Is that Australian?
Which one?
It's Australian.
No, it's on ITV, bro.
It's on ITV.
It's on
What?
ITV.
I read it.
Deepfake is on ITV. It's called Deepfake, and it's on ITV, and they do like they do their copies of like Nicki Minaj, Tyson Fury. There's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's loads of them. They do like scenarios. Like one of them is like Bad Neighbours, and then
Mad.
they take the piss out of like.
And
I
it's
think
on British TV.
Bro, Nicki Minaj is living with Tyson Fury, and I think it's like
I saw the one with
Simon
Tom
Cowell,
Holland.
someone. Yeah, there's loads
Mad.
of
It
different
was like an
ones.
Australian one with Tom Holland. But
It's definitely on the UK.
it's weird. Like even there was like a point where there's over 50 albums made, but with Drake's voice that he did not write and had nothing. Bro,
Crazy.
deep it. Everyone realized, oh my gosh, I can make music with Drake's voice, and there was over 50 albums that got made.
Crazy that you can do that.
I was,
Do you know
I,
what I
I
mean?
listened
Yeah.
to some of them, and
It's
I was
all
like,
on YouTube now.
I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Like if Drake made this, I'll be like, this is cool. But I'm like, why have you sat there and like,
Done that. Yeah.
Yeah, like-
why do you feel the need to do that?
I don't know. I wonder how Drake felt. Like imagine you're just sat there, and
That's facts.
before you know it, there's like over
Albums,
400 songs
Yeah.
with your voice that
Yeah.
you did not write.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It
it's
used to
mad.
be the ones where they would say on YouTube, like, new music video from like Dave or Drake, and you're like, oh, and then you realize, oh, it's just an old lyric they've
Yeah,
used.
yeah, yeah.
But nowadays, it's so seamless that I'm like, did they make this?
Innit,
Or is it like someone
somebody
just
could
sat
drop
there?
a song and you're there like, is this actually? You know what I mean?
I'm
Like,
having
you
to
could
question twice now.
You could create a YouTube video, a YouTube channel, and just bang
Yeah.
loads of remixes on and pretend
Exactly.
like they recorded it for you.
It's
You
kind
know
of
what I
weird.
mean?
That's
Kinda
why I'm
weird.
like, and that's why I'm like, I don't know. I've always been a bit like backwards on the whole AI technology stuff, but I mean, we'll just see, man. Like, because I think I don't believe it should be incorporated anymore into things
Into
like
anything.
TV, into anything.
It's
really.
we're gonna lose jobs. We're talking about kind of how there's no work. There's money's not coming as a country. We're losing kind of stuff like that. We're just doing stuff like this is gonna make it worse for people.
100%.
Bills are rising, everything like that. You're gonna have no one,
Jesus Christ,
no one able to be employed soon.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's interesting to see where this is all gonna take us. But
yeah.
yeah, man, there's a lot of things
It really
annoying
is-
us.
It
I'll
really
turn
is
my phone off.
a therapy session here. I do feel it. It's nice.
Okay, so question of the month. It's quite similar to the one that we had last week and last month, sorry, and I've just realized how similar it is. But okay, so it's to do with exes again.
Nice.
So,
No, stop.
but in a different point of view. So it's like, if you're in a relationship, is it okay for your partner to be friends with their ex? That's the
Sticky.
question.
Sticky. Personally, I have never done it
Yeah.
and would never do it because I think it's just a little bit sticky. It's because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I wouldn't want that the other way around. Do you get me?
Sure.
You get me? So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
if I was doing it this way round,
It
it would be a little bit like, do you know what I mean?
It's mad,
It's
yeah.
kind of mad because it's like,
It's a mad situation because ultimately you're like, you understand what you would have to understand is they've had this previous moment together. That's how I see it. You know,
Yeah.
you shared a lot.
Yeah.
And especially being your ex, they know you like in and out, all of that
And if it's
stuff.
like an ex as well, it's definitely someone you've been together with.
Yeah.
And obviously if you've been together with them, it's been a
Intimate.
long
It's
time. Do
intimate
you know what I
stuff.
mean?
Yeah.
They might have seen your family, stuff like that, and you're boys, well not boys then, but you're friends with them, you're bringing them round, do you know what I mean?
like,
Yeah. My answer is no as well.
No.
No. For the exact reason that it's like you have opened up so much to this person
They know
to
you.
the point where it's like all the stuff that I'm gonna get to know about you,
Yeah.
that I'm gonna treasure. It's like that person has that as well.
Yeah,
and
of
it's
course.
like, sorry, man, it's probably not a good idea, but it's like that person's still in your life, and you're like, oh yeah, I just went for a coffee with them. This, that. What do you mean? What do you mean went for a coffee
What
with them?
did you talk about?
Yeah,
what
well-
could you possibly talk about? What old jokes of like
Don't make
inside
no
jokes?
sense at all. Like,
You know what I mean?
yeah, nah, I'm fully
That's bugging.
like no, and then like it's friends as well. It's like, why are you friends? It didn't work out as a
Yeah.
relationship,
It's not
and you're
gonna work
trying to find a new one. So why is it that you're friends and you're trying to get to know me as well? Like, yeah.
And the thing as well, there's always going to be someone. It's ended, right? So it's either ended, even if you end on mutual terms. Do you know what I mean?
Man said
Like
mutual
yeah.
terms.
Do you know what I mean? Though? Like one
Yeah.
person wants it more than the other, or one person didn't want it more than the other. So there's always going to be that kind of like, let's say if I ended it with someone, and I got a new girlfriend, and she's still my friend, she's gonna automatically kind of say comments, do stuff that's going to make me try to like be putting off her. She might do some. My current girlfriend might do something. She's like, oh, that's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's trying to put you off. So
Yeah.
I think even if, because the argument against it would be, yeah, but we both didn't want it. It ended mutual. We're nice and friends. No. One person.
There's always
do you know what
one,
I mean?
bro. It's like 60-40 of some kind.
And it's funny they asked that question because I saw on social media recently that, I don't know if you've seen it, but it was on like Shadeborough or something. They was talking about, would you invite your like, basically an ex or someone you've slept with to your wedding, basically? Would you be happy if your wife to be invited someone that they slept with to their? I was like, no.
Nah.
Because my biggest fear would be you're there and they say, well, does anyone have any objections?
Yeah.
Heart beating, and then
innit? You
my
look- you
man or
look
girl
nice to
says,
him.
I have
Yeah.
an objection.
No, mate. Do you know what I mean? They're
All
like,
jokes
no.
aside, that's mad.
And
though.
like, you've seen them naked.
Nah.
I think that's on a different level. Like, you've been intimate with them. You've seen them naked. Do you know what I mean? You've had that. That you said. You probably said "I love you" to them.
It's a physical and emotional
and they're watching you
exchange.
get married.
Yeah.
And
And
sat there like, oh yeah, I remember that could have been me.
Brother,
Are you crazy?
you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I've watched too much Nollywood movies about like exes, and they like do some weird juju magic. Like
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
been ingrained since
That's what
I was
I'm
young,
saying.
and also it's like it's just mad to be like, no, you don't want to just mix that because it's like let it go. It's happened now. You're both civil and just like move on. Like don't
I
like
just don't get how anybody would want to
keep it
want
going.
That.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why would you want that?
Yeah.
Like, why would you physically go, yes, I want my ex sat right in there,
Yeah.
with mingling with my family.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work, mate. It
Yeah,
just
worse
doesn't
when the
work.
family like liked them as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because then they start comparing, and then that's
And she sat right there.
Yeah, I think as soon as you hear that when you're getting to know someone, it's instant access denied. I'm sorry.
It's a red flag. It's a red flag.
Sorry,
as
it's
well.
like-
you just gotta be like, listen, I'm seeing someone new. All the best.
Yeah, man.
And I'm not gonna lie, every time I've had like a relationship or whatever like that, I've always been to them. Look, this is a friend. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
We've never been in a relationship.
Yeah.
We've never slept together. It's
Yeah.
never like that.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
it ever got to that point where she was moving to me or whatever like that, I would lock it off.
Yeah,
You've
yeah.
always got to be on the table.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't be there like lying like, oh yeah, so it's a friend. We didn't sleep together.
Oh no, we're just
actually
real
my
good
ex.
besties. You know what I mean? It's actually my ex. Yo, man.
Nobody could drop that on me.
No,
Ever.
yeah, exactly.
No one could drop that
Yeah,
on me.
like how they gonna say
6
it?
months down the line. Oh, by the way, do you know Craig?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was my ex.
Nah.
My world would be spun.
raps. I'd say
you know?
let's out.
Head finished. Yeah, nah. I'm glad we all agree on that one because I was
Hundreds.
thinking about it. I was like, I'm interested to see what you guys
I'd be
say.
like, I'm straight away.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, nah. That's
Exactly.
Craig, no.
Because that's like, yeah, it elicits some kind of weird thing because
Yeah.
ultimately it's like,
Something there still.
yeah, there's something like
On one
still
case.
there or unresolved of some kind, you know?
And
It's
even
mad.
if you're saying it's not, there is. It's on the
Yeah,
other person.
because it's like
Yeah.
trying to get into this new relationship would require you to be in a new headspace.
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of, kind of moving on from past experiences.
Yeah.
But if you still have that actively in your
It's
life,
constantly reminding you.
you're not going to be able to work on something new with me, no matter how much you think that you are, because whatever was in the past, it is still there.
Amen. Amen.
Come on, come on,
Please,
come on.
don't go anywhere.
I agree.
Iced
Yeah.
coffee.
That's hard.
But no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Facts. That was a mad question. Nah, I
question.
like that.
Yeah, good
You
question.
might have to be the question person.
No. It's a democracy.
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 Right, okay, so we're going to get into the crazy ass news story of the goddamn month. I don't know where the accent came from.
Transatlantic, apparently now.
You know what I'm saying? Well, it's about a couple Americans, 3 Americans in particular. I'm gonna stop the accent now.
Yeah, please.
Before I
Carry
continue,
on. That's why you had to stop it because like, I can't.
I can do that accent. I can do a Southern American accent. No, I could do that for the whole episode if I wanted to.
Please,
down me now.
please.
I'm not going to. I think, huh?
You dribbled.
I'm representing.
Just to let you know, if you're listening to this on Spotify, TJ just dribbled on himself.
And he
did.
dribble. That's not.
Literally, yeah. He like put the Coke bottle up to his mouth and it completely missed. And then, even though no Coke went in his mouth, he still dribbled.
He's literally lying.
Man, when you
Lying. That was literally
nurse
all
saboteur, lad.
lies.
The fact that you just made that on the spot is actually crazy.
Do you know what I mean?
It's the truth. I saw it with my own eyes.
So that little drop there is a whole dribble.
He's got one of them like easy dry type t-shirts, so
Owners
it's already
Club.
faded. But
Club.
yeah, man.
Anyway, from moving on from that lie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
what's the story,
digressed.
G?
So
Talking about your American.
one thing about Americans, yeah, it's like they're built different. Like, I see things that happen on social media in America, and I'm always just like, what the hell? Do you know, I'm just like,
You're-
I'm like, we breathe in the same oxygen. Are we floating on the same rock
No.
Nah,
that
land of the
orbits
free, home of
the
the
same
brave,
sun? Are you sure? Are you sure you're not from another stratosphere, and we somehow our internet has just intertwined, and I'm just seeing some different types of behavior? Because what the hell? So basically, to give more context, we have these 2 adult entertainers,
Whoa.
3 adult entertainers.
nice.
2 of them are married. One is called Adam22, and his wife is called Lena the Plug.
Yeah, kids, turn off this video now.
Yeah. It's time now.
Go
It's time.
bed. Yeah, in the
Go-
night gardens on.
Yeah. Or SpongeBob. I don't know what the kids be watching. TikTok or go watch Kai Cenat on Twitch. Do you know what I mean?
Run that.
He maybe not actually. He moves mad sometimes. But That was a comment. You can't say that's not a banging program.
That's a banging show.
In the Night Garden.
Yeah,
banging.
yeah,
Pig on that.
It
Yeah.
hit me.
What was it? Tom Levy's. Come on.
Shut up. Right, shut up. Do the story.
Right. So
We're digressing.
let me make sure that the mic is. Sorry if I'm making bad noise. So with this story, yeah. So context. So Adam 22. Jesus is an adult entertainer, and he often makes videos with his wife and other women.
Okay.
And I think, like, you know, looking back at, you know, their career, I guess that's what you call it, people would often question, like, oh, how do you feel about the fact that, you know, your husband does this and he does that? And she's like, oh, no, it's fine. You know, this is how we make our money. And then people would ask Adam 22, maybe like a year ago before, and he would be like, nah, like, she can never get with another guy. And
When he gets with other girls.
yeah,
Okay.
and she would be like, double standard, but she would just like, whatever, you know, he
Laugh it off.
must make a lot of money or something, you know. I don't know what it is. But then we come to, I don't know, a couple months ago, seems like the tables have turned. He's not bringing in as much P, you know, for whatever lifestyle they're trying to maintain somewhere in America. And, you know, I guess he switched up. He's like, nah, babes, you know, if you want to go and test the waters, I'll let you go out as well. You can make, you know, you can do your own scenes as well.
So it's like an open relationship, right?
I don't know. Honestly,
It's work.
I don't understand.
Straight up business.
Work.
I don't understand. No, seriously, I don't understand, because is it an open relationship if they are not, you know, actually going out and romantically going for other people? They just do these scenes.
I don't know, because like I said, it's an argument for both, innit? Because I would class it as an open relationship, because you're technically having sexual intercourse with other people, and you're having, like, I would say relationships in that sense as well. But then you come home to your wife,
To your partner.
to your partner. Is it a partner? To your partner,
yeah,
which is him. But he's probably saying it's a work. Do you know what I mean? So like, what happens at work, kind of, it's not going to go outside.
Yeah.
Because I think like open relationships, they can. It's not just sex, is it? Open relationship, I think you have another
Person,
person
that is,
or persons who you can go and see and have like dates and so
and get
on.
things from
So-
that you can't get through your
Yeah,
partner
exactly.
in a sense.
And I think that's what
normally
he
where it
does.
comes
Like, I think everything goes through them two, obviously, and it's just work for them.
from. Yeah,
I mean, I don't agree with it. I'm not just going to put that out there.
at all,
Yeah.
at all. By the way,
No,
like done all that. That's weird vibes. But so then I don't know. So she's obviously now at this point where she's getting with other people and whatnot. And there is this other adult entertainer called Jason Love, and
Jason Love.
Yeah.
Isn't he like Big Brother?
Yeah.
Like Big Brother. Hang about. Wait. Wait. I think carry on talking, because this is mad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've all seen him at one point, you know. Yeah, anyways, but
Big Brother.
yeah.
hell.
So this guy now does a scene with Lena the Plug.
Shut up.
Okay.
What, with Adam's like partner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad.
And
Mad.
turns out that Adam 2022. Why am I saying 2022?
2022. Hold on.
Where is this? What is my obsession with this year?
He loves that year, bro.
Is it like Adam 22? It turns out that he was recording it, and I'm like, huh?
Wait.
Yeah. That exact reaction.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
No, that's even worse.
Man
bro.
is out there
That's even worse.
cheating your missus.
And he recorded it.
Man said angles,
It's angle good, bro.
Angles.
No,
you
shut
can't
up.
do that.
Nah, shut
I
up.
can't stand there and watch
Shut
that happening.
up.
So let me go to the
Sorry.
story, because I kind of
There's
been
too many twists and turns
freestyling.
that
Yeah.
it's just thrown us off.
So I'll give some context. So the adult entertainer who filmed a scene with the fellow adult entertainer Adam 22's wife, the first person obviously being Jason Love, and the wife obviously being Lena Plug, then started boasting about the fact that he was better than Adam 2022, bruv.
Bloody hell, bro.
I'm moving like you today.
Man,
I still somehow get blamed.
still somehow it's back to you.
Fucking.
Man.
He was basically saying, yeah, I did the damn thing. He can never do that to his wife. You know what I mean? I was better. And
Wow.
yeah, and Lena,
I'd bang him
the
straight
wife was bragging about how much she enjoyed it. Like, she was going, they have podcasts, they go on podcasts, they make these scenes, then they do exactly what we're doing and talk about their career. And she was like, yeah, I enjoyed it so much. It's a new experience. It's something I haven't done. I'd love to do it again. This, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And
No, she wouldn't leave that room, bro.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
it seems like she got.
He
like
wouldn't be
some-
leaving that. Yeah, if I heard him say that to my face, sorry, it's on.
Like, he
Yeah,
was
no, it's
chatting
mad.
about his wife saying, yeah, man, I did that good. You know what I mean?
this
Ugh.
same wife said that she is currently, going through a new experience because she has been in pain for days.
Shut up.
She also said this in the podcast.
No. In front of Adam's face.
Yeah, she was like, I've been in pain for the past few days. Hopefully it goes away. She's giggling, and then, I'd probably do it again. Man sat there like, oh, yeah, I guess it happens. Bro, your wife is literally telling you...
Man's doing Ned Flanders in the thing.
That you're putting basmati rice in her.
Wow.
And she finally had the aubergine.
No, shut up. No. I need to leave.
Man said basmati rice.
She said, I'm used to the basmati rice. It just, you know what I mean? Can't feel it. She had the aubergine and she's been in pain for a few days.
I'm a vegetarian.
So obviously, Jesus. Yeah, she said no more carbs, no more carbohydrates.
Jesus
just straight veg.
Oh, Lord on the island.
And Adam 2022 was alright with it until Jason Love started.
2022, he said it again.
He's 2022 now. Come on.
That's his new name, bro.
Adam
Rebranding.
22. Yeah, this is embarrassing. I'm tired. Adam 22 said that he was okay with it until Jason Love started bragging about, how he performed better than him. But then, Jason tried to, soften it up and be like, well, obviously at the end of the day, they love each other. I can never replace that, so I'm not going to get involved with, what they do. And then and then he also said, I also would never let my wife do that after having agreed and, being paid or whatever. He's just sprinkling bare salt on the wound. And then...
adding little bits in here and there.
Yeah, like, it's mad. And that's when Adam 22 was like, finally said it right, was like, I got a problem with this. What else is there?
I hadn't actually seen him.
What's
mad?
That's him, yeah, that's him.
So this is Jason Love, and you can see that's Lena the Plug,
Wow.
and then this is her with her husband.
She's slaying it, actually.
She's not bad,
She's alright.
But the fact that my man's saying,
I
not even I
handle
hit
that.
it first.
Couldn't handle
He's
that.
saying, no, I did it better.
Yeah, I couldn't handle that.
Jesus, these lot have children.
No.
Wait, the world's done.
No.
Nah, what I'm telling you,
Wait, how old are they?
a child. I don't know.
Still.
She's 32. I'd say maybe he's a bit older.
Okay.
Damn.
This is why the world's mad. This is why, like, this whole OF thing and this whole, like, that whole thing. Do you know what I mean? The whole OF, the whole porn. That it's just a bit wide. It's like Mia Khalifa. Is it Mia Khalifa? She's like number one porn star, whatever like that, and she's got a child, hasn't she now? And she's stopped. She's retired. It's just crazy that her kid is definitely gonna see that.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
It's like people often said this about Kanye and Kim's kids. They were just a bit like, one day these kids are going to grow up
and know what that is. Do you know
and
what I
know
mean?
why the whole Kardashian family is kind of
Famous.
notorious and famous.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, it's all because Mom or Auntie Kim did this with Ray J. Ma.
And then they'll listen.
The kid's gonna be in high school. He's gonna be in high school.
Yeah.
And the kids are gonna be like, it's airdropping him the video of his mum.
100%.
He's gonna be there writing his maths and sats. You know what I mean? He's gonna be using his calculator on his phone. Quick little airdrop. Boom, 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 boom. He's gonna be Kim doing the. He's never gonna live part. What's his name?
Huh?
North.
Northwest?
yeah.
Is it North? Is the son?
Northwest?
Northwest?
His name is Northwest.
Nah, I
No,
swear.
his name's North, innit?
But his...
What's his surname?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Northwest.
Exactly, bro. His name is Northwest.
His name is Northwest.
Like...
That's because you said it so off the tongue, and then I realised.
Northwest.
Yeah, it's Northwest.
His name is Northwest. I don't know, man. I pray for those kids in it, car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh
They're
my
growing
life.
up in a whole load of just weird stuff. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be interesting to see how these kids turn out.
Yeah.
Because it's like, one,
Yeah.
your dad's Kanye, and two,
And
your
he's
mum's-
already going through some stuff.
He's gone through a lot, and like then your mum's Kim, and it's like the whole thing with Kim, the you know what I mean? The
whole family,
how it that one porn tape made it famous, and. To even more crazy, your grandma was the one who was mainly
Was the pimp.
The
was the one who was pimping you out,
yeah.
basically.
Yeah, nah. These
Like, your
kids are-
Wild, bro.
Like-
Why? And then your dad was the one who got AJ off the case.
Like, freaking OJ.
Not AJ, OJ off the case.
The granddad, yeah.
Yeah.
Granddad.
Well, no, but her dad. But yeah, her granddad was the one who got OJ off the case and hid the briefcase, all that. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
That's brave.
Yeah, it's mad. Back to Adam 22 and
Yeah,
Lena
sorry,
the Plug.
digress.
No, it was a good digression, but I just saw some more madness. So in this little article that I was reading, So since they've recorded the scene, even though, you know, Adam 22 has expressed
got
that.
We got there in the end.
Even though he's expressed that, I don't like the way this guy's talking in it. Like, obviously, I let you do the thing with my wife and everything there, but you just, I mean, you're moving all mad with the bragging thing, both stations. Turns out that Lena asks him to watch the video regularly.
What?
Since they've made the video,
Why?
she asks Adam, "Can we watch it?"
What? Oh, to like reminisce, I guess.
Or like to review moves or what?
I have no
like
idea.
wrestling moves. Or
So right, so you seen when he did this?
Yeah.
You need to be doing that.
Man's watching performance plays or something. What?
Reviews, highlights,
And then I think it was in
highlight reel.
Shut up.
She's gonna have timestamps. She's like, yeah, go to 1 minute 40. That's exactly what you need to do right now.
Oh no.
No, I'm telling you now, divorce is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not even tomorrow,
Wow.
yesterday.
Let's
Damn, it's
watch.
not right.
Let's watch it together.
Yeah, and I think in the podcast that they were having when they were talking about all of this, there was somebody else, and they were like, "Why though? Why do you want him to watch it?" And she was like, "Secretly, I think it, you know, it gets him going." And every time we've watched it since it's been made, it then leads to them, you know, doing their thing. And I'm just like, you people are back.
Oh, so
Wild.
let me cuckold him.
Yeah.
So then he's getting
Wild.
like irate, and then he says, "Basmati." You know what I mean?
Tilda, man's a Tilda Rice.
No, that can't be.
But
No, that's
wild.
disrespectful.
No, that's beyond
Disrespectful.
I do get why you must side eye the whole of America.
I
Bombastic.
told you,
Them hot-
America
that whole
is
thing.
not a real place.
It's
I
not.
say
It's a
it over and
simulation
over again.
sometimes,
It's, bruv, honestly, it's not real. It's not real.
Them, they're going through some things.
Yeah. They've
going through some
really,
things,
they've
man.
really been doing it since
Some warfare in that
since
place.
the
Babylon.
beginning.
Innit?
Babylon.
It's just animated. That's why it's just it's AI. It's
Yeah,
AI.
and do you know what's mad? Oh, go on, was you gonna say that?
No, nothing. I was shook at AI.
We all are. But do you know, it was like one episode where we kind of, you know, spoke about Andrew Tate and, you know, the fact that he's a bit controversial and, you know, that everyone should take him with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
I put my hands up. In this specific situation with Adam 22 and Lena the Plug, it was Adam 22. We need to make like a little, what are they called? A compilation of every time I've said Adam 2022.
I'm gonna go
This
for
is
like at least
embarrassing.
20.
Yeah,
This is embarrassing.
yeah, I think
2022 time?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Nice.
so he was on like a video Twitch stream thing with Adam 22, Lena the Plug, Aiden Ross, and Andrew Tate.
Amazing.
And
What a group.
there's weird ass people, but I think so. You know, Aiden Ross, he's just, you know, he's
a
weird.
bit-
He
yeah.
just says stuff.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to suggest that him and Tate would be the next ones to, you know, get a go at Lena.
Oh, okay.
And Andrew Tate was like, do you know what? I'll be real. Like, he's like, I'm a Muslim man. I know I'm not perfect. Everyone says what they want to say about me. But I find nothing interesting about the idea of lusting and simping over another man's wife, especially in the way that you guys do it for the whole world to see when you know you have children. And he's like, if we're going to continue to, you know, be on this Twitch stream, can we talk about things I actually care about? And they were just sat there like, and I was like, I
that
cannot.
came from Tate.
I said, Andrew
That
Tate
came
is
from
spitting.
Andrew Tate.
I said, Andrew Tate is spitting.
See, as I'm saying, people like. I mean, I don't want to get into this conversation, but yeah, people, you know, downgrade him too much. But
I still do, but like,
yeah.
at the same time, valid though. Yeah.
I definitely am not a fan still, but I thought it was interesting that, you know, yeah, he actually said something right for once. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, to summarize, I would just say America's crazy. People,
trust me.
do not be doing that, all right? It's not right, personally. If you want to, I'm not here judging, do whatever you want, but I'm just telling you that it's not right. There is something that is sacred about relationships and that is going out the window. Like, it's going out the window. Everyone feels so lonely because people don't know what it takes to just flipping maintain something with meaning without, do you know what I mean, all the corruption. But yeah, that was that, you know, that's what, you know, was going on in July.
Yeah.
And yeah, then I guess that leaves us to
Yeah, so we'll end it on always a bit as we do, end it on a positive stream. So
Oh yeah.
this is where E-Man comes in.
Thank you for
Sorry,
that. bro.
Manny.
There you go.
Genuinely, that was lovely.
Yeah, I like that segment. It
You know
was
what I
nice.
mean? Yo, positive news. All I say is kick up your feet and make a brew.
week.
Positive news of the month. Positive.
Nah, I thought we stopped that.
M-O-N-T-H.
The monthly good news.
Nah, I thought we literally stopped that like
Yo,
3 episodes ago.
Just came back.
Anyway, positive news, guys. Aside from that madness, Adam 2022 and Lean the Plug.
He just did it himself.
He doesn't do it.
Oh, he did it on purpose.
Don't go anywhere.
Innit?
So this one is a mad story, actually. Big old switch up. But I was reading something about this woman who was able to smell something very peculiar. So in 1982, there was a woman called Joy, who her husband came back from work one day, and she smelled something really bad off him, and they all thought maybe it's from work or whatever. Couldn't work it out, so they just let it slide. Months, weeks passed as well, and then after that, she's still smelling this smell. You know what I mean? So a lot
Like
of
an
people.
odour.
An odor, like
Mad.
pungent, like
Months later.
yeah, like she's still smelling it off him, still smelling it off him. And then after that, people are starting to be like, "Oh, bro, you're crazy! Like you're just being mean to the brother. You know, let him off." But eventually, she's like, "Fine, I'll just leave it. I'll just live with the smell."
Who was she smelling?
She was smelling her husband.
Oh.
Yeah, like he came back from work one day and he started smelling of this particular odor. Like
Yeah.
she couldn't work it out.
Yeah.
Turns out later, after she was like, "Listen, I'll just live with it, whatever." 12 months later, after she had smelt it, he gets diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Mad.
Yeah, exactly. So one day they go to a support group where, you know, there's like 20, 30 people in the room. And once she steps in the room, the smell is like 20 times stronger.
Crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Crazy.
so it's already like, wait, what? So it turns out Joy, this woman, could detect Parkinson's disease just by the smell of the odor. Brother,
That's
it gets even
crazy.
madder. She goes to like scientists and researchers and they're like, shut up. Like politely declining her. They're like, nah, this isn't real.
Yeah,
This
you're
isn't
lying.
real. You're lying. You're
literally
lying. Yeah, say
lying.
wallahi and all that.
Innit?
But at the same time, they eventually let her do a test where she's smelling different shirts, different odors, and she basically gets all of them right apart
Mad.
from one.
Yeah.
So, you know, they all let it go and whatnot, and they're like, oh, okay, that's fine. 8 months later, remember that shirt that she had smelt that they said was a mistake? That person 8 months later then develops Parkinson's disease. So Joy has literally accelerated like the way that researchers are able to find like like they can now
starting
detect
stuff,
it
yeah.
through like sebum, like through a particular moisture. And because of her and her like amazing nostrils or whatever,
That's
she has
mad.
now like actually accelerated the way that they can detect when someone is likely to have Parkinson's. So she detected it like 8 months before my man actually was diagnosed with Parkinson's.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's actually
God
crazy.
put her on that earth for
Innit?
some
Yeah, I
reason.
mean. Yeah,
and
I
it's
mean.
crazy that of all chances, her husband was going to get Parkinson's.
Exactly.
Like,
12
literally,
months
that is
later.
so crazy that she was in that situation.
Yeah.
And her husband had it. Like, God literally did that.
Yeah,
for,
100.
for
God
literally.
God, dude.
God, dude.
Mad.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Yeah, when I saw, I was like, "Oh wow, that's insane!" And imagine how many people must have been like, "You must just
You are
Crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
You're just like stop."
Like,
this."
why
Do
are you
know what I'm
taking
saying?
the piss out of your husband? Like,
Even the
do you
husband,
know
I'll
what I mean?
probably be like, "Right,
You know, I'm like, what are you trying to say about me? I'm
Yeah.
wash.
I
I mean,
man, cleaning, extra
Innit?
scrubbing hard. Like, what is
nah,
it?
it smells
You
still
know what I mean?
there. Doing
Yeah.
all sorts.
That is crazy though.
Yeah.
To like have that. That's not even a talent.
That's
That's
like a- that's like a
that's
That's a
superhero
gift,
ability.
bro. That's
Yeah,
a
that's a
gift.
gift.
She's
That's
been
a God
gifted.
gift.
And I think at the same time, it's mad because you're looking at researchers and they're like struggling to even work out how do we detect this thing. And all
Yeah.
it took was this random woman with her like amazing sense of smell, which was then able to even predetermine or predetect before someone got Parkinson's. I just think
I need to go and read a bit more about that.
I'll
That's
send
crazy.
you the
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
bro, because I was literally astounded when I found out. I was like, wow. So yeah, like it was the moment when she goes to the support group and then she's
Yeah.
like,
Imagine getting hit
Something
by that
going on,
smell.
yeah.
yeah, it was 20 times stronger apparently than that.
Imagine being a researcher.
Yeah.
And you're getting that letter.
You know?
And it's just there like, yeah, my name's Joy from where.
Yeah.
So I believe I can smell Parkinson's. I believe I can smell this odor.
Yeah.
What?
I would scrap out.
Let me
for
do
it
a
in the bin.
test. Let me do a test. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine negotiating that.
Do you
That's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
But
Like-
that is crazy. I hope there's more people on this earth like that who can smell cancer, anything. That'd
course.
be crazy.
I think it's I love when it's so unexplainable because it's like
Yeah.
even science is like
It just
we
makes
have
sense.
no idea how this is
Yeah.
a thing.
It's all theory until it's proven, and
know
it's
what I'm
just
saying?
mad that humans have this ability to kind of kind of either test an idea or they have this sense about something and then they actually do something that proves that it's real and it's like, oh man, we've had this all along, we just didn't know.
I agree.
Yeah. It's even like Oppenheimer, like it kind of opened my eyes up a bit to how amazing scientists are.
100%.
Like, I was never an academic, but it's like their ability to kind of have an idea and test it and try and make errors until they do something, and then before you know it, they've made something or this mad discovery. Obviously, in his case, it didn't have the best outcome. But
no spoilers.
The world,
No spoilers.
You know.
No spoilers.
It's known. It's based on history.
It's a big
Yeah,
old
no, I'm
history.
just saying, like,
Oh, okay.
some people might have not have a clue. We know.
Fairs.
Nah,
It's
go watch
true.
Barbie though. Hard apparently.
Barbie was
I need
also
to go
very
and
good.
watch
And
it.
Mission Impossible.
And
I need
Mission
to watch
Impossible.
There's our 3, movie recommendations for this month. Watch Barbie, watch a Mission Impossible, and obviously watch. Is it how do you pronounce it?
Oppenheimer.
And Adam 2022. And Lena
Wait,
Plum.
no,
Whoa,
please don't
please,
watch that. Please do not watch.
Do
We're
not
not
watch them.
recommending to watch that. Like,
No, I'm joking.
shut up.
So my cyberterrorism kicks in.
low. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys. As well, this is 6 months. This is a landmark occasion for us.
It is
It's an
6 months in.
anniversary. Bloody
Trust
hell.
me,
We gotta get like t-shirts or something
for a year or something. Do you know what I mean?
Nah,
Ooh, yeah.
six months. Mark. Get some t-shirts
Yeah, I hear you.
next month.
Some
Might
merch
start
coming.
doing some like win a free T-shirt. You know what I mean? Crunch time.
You know what I mean?
But love that. But yeah, thank you again for being here, supporting us. Being here from the start. If you've been from number 1 to now, we've got some exciting things coming up. I'm not going to tease you any more than that. But yeah, as always, subscribe, like, comment if you're a watcher. If you're a listener, give us a little review, and yeah, give us that 5-star rating. We appreciate it.
And let us know what you want us to talk about. Like
Yeah.
it'd be helpful, kind of hearing what people that watch this want to know more about or hear us talk about.
Yeah.
And we've
About
had
us,
guests on
you know what I
anything.
mean?
Yeah, like
we'll talk
we want
about
to bring more
anything
people.
now.
Yeah, but the next episode is going to be a special one. So
Woo.
looking forward to that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
As always, I've been TJ.
I've been Astra.
I've been Manny.
Peace and love.
Let's go.
Safe.
Boom.
Did you know?